everybody. We are hanging out in the gym this morning, and Honey's having his breakfast, so I'm not going to show him just yet. But this is a summer edition No Tag Tuesday, and the questions come from Jones Pointed Plate. Let's see, summer edition, either or, you must pick one, you can't say both. So number one, hamburger or cheeseburger? I'll answer right now. For me, it's definitely going to be a cheeseburger. Always has been. The best, I think, cheeseburger was always, this is going to sound terrible, the ultimate double cheeseburger at Jack in the Box. And my honey is nodding. That is, so amazing and addictive. But yeah, probably not the best thing for you. But anyway, definitely a cheeseburger. How about you?
Cheeseburger.
Number two, hot dog or bratwurst? Bratwurst, sorry. I would have to say for me, it's a hot dog. For me, they're totally different things. They really are. I mean, yeah, it's like, for me, they're as different as steak and chicken. That's how it is for me. And I would always have to choose hot dog first. I think bratwurst is kind of like a lot to commit to.
I would choose hot dog because I've had some, you can mess bratwurst up. You can mess them up if you don't do them right. Hot dogs are good just about. I don't care if it's Oscar Mayer or doesn't matter what brand. They're good.
Yeah, that's true. My dad used to barbecue hot dogs to the point where the outer skin was totally like charred, like black, like it had been through nuclear, an explosion or something. And there was a point where you just had to peel the skin off so you could still have the hot dog. And I never understood why he did that. He would burn the hot dogs, and I guess maybe his focus was the chicken or the steak or something, and the hot dogs were an afterthought, so he would burn them, and maybe he thought the kids wouldn't tell the difference. But that blackness, I think that's really bad for you. It's like carcinogenic. I mean, hot dogs, carcinogenic to begin with, to have so many of them, but then to burn it, it's really all bad. But I'd still have to choose a hot dog. Number three, on your hot dog or your brat, ketchup, mustard, or both together? I'd have to say both together for sure. Otherwise, it's just missing something. You too? Honey's nodding. Him too. Now, one thing that he used to do was really put the relish on. And I've never really been a big relish girl. I know that's not part of the question, but I was kind of perplexed when we were dating, and he all had to have that relish on the hot dog. I'm like, what kind of person are you? Number four, barbecue chicken or grilled steak? Oh, for Honey, chicken all the way. You should see steak on both of us. Next one is number five, watermelon or cantaloupe? For me, it would be watermelon, definitely. I mean, if I have to choose one, just because, again, for me, that's apples and oranges, right? They're not the same thing at all. Different texture, everything. Cantaloupe for me is more like part of a breakfast that you get at the hotel. You know what I mean? And watermelon is like, go to the beach, break it open. For me, grab a shaker of salt and put that on there. But if you've never tried key lime juice just cut a key lime, sprinkle it on there, and then add a little salt. Oh my goodness, you won't be sorry. And I think watermelon is for you too. Yeah, Honey's nodding as well. Okay, number six, and I'm sorry, I'm getting him during breakfast because he's going to run out the door and I won't get any sort of answer from him this morning. All right, so number six is lemonade or iced tea. Oh, I'd love to mix both of those. That would be like amazing. I forget what they call that. Something Walker or something. It's like a name for half and half. Lemonade and iced tea. But I would have to say lemonade for me, if it was sugar-free. And I'm going to guess it's iced tea for Honey, right?
Yeah, it better be good.
Definitely. It has to be good. In fact, I have to tell you.
Fresh.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
Every time we go to a restaurant, every time, he has to get iced tea every time. And I just sit there like cringing because I'm like, oh, is it going to pass? Is it going to pass? Because they'll bring it. And that first bite, he'll either say yes or he'll push it away and go, no, I can't deal with this. And he has to send it back.
When it's old, I don't send it back. I just set it aside and I ask for water.
Right.
Well, I ask for water up front.
But it's a super bummer for him because then like the whole
Good tea
meal
is
is
good.
like, yeah.
Stinky tea is stinky. I mean,
Yeah, if it's the slightest bit old, then the tannins take over for him and he's really hypersensitive. So it has to be like absolutely amazing. And when he does get it and he's like, that's good, I'm like, yes. I'm like so happy because then I know he's going to enjoy his meal.
What about sun tea?
Oh, I have to make some of that today. I was going to
tea's
make some
awesome.
of that. That's really good. I'll set some out on the porch today. Ice cream or water ice? And I'm thinking, he looked at me so weird. He's like, what's water ice? Okay. What I'm thinking, we're West Coast people. I've never
Water
heard
ice.
it called that. But I'm guessing it's...
Sounds naughty.
I don't know how. Okay. What was it that Flanders used to have?
Oh,
Ice milk or unflavored ice milk?
unflavored
something?
ice milk.
Is it ice milk? Are we talking
ice
about that?
water.
Or ice water? Is that
Ice
like...
water.
Is it like snow cones?
Water ice?
Is that snow cones? Could be. Okay, so if it's ice cream or ice milk, which I don't even think you can find ice milk anymore. That was something my mom tried a few times. Definitely ice cream because ice milk was so sad. If we're talking about snow cones, like slushies and things like that, ices, then it would be hard. It would be hard because I would say it depends on the mood and the time of day. Because we've gotten into like snow cone moods with the kids. Let's go get one. There's one on the corner and they sell every year.
You can't beat ice cream.
But yeah, but ice cream is more of a commitment. You have to be more hungry for that. You can get like a slushie and make it last and just cool off. Whereas ice cream, you have to kind of be in the mood. I mean, if you're really full, you might not want it. It's heavy.
You keep saying you. I think you should be saying
I. So you can have ice cream pretty much any time. Oh, potato salad or macaroni salad.
Potato.
Potato salad. Whenever we had like
Cat's potato salad.
he's so sweet. Whenever I was growing up and we'd go to relatives to a party or something like that, my mom showed me how to make a potato salad, and I got to be the one to make the potato salad for every barbecue. And so I made it at my home, and my family liked it. It's really, really simple, but maybe I'll make it for you sometime. Really super simple, but really, really good. I mean, it tastes kind of like, I would have to say it tastes like a giant deviled egg. It's really good. Number 9, grilling. Gas or charcoal? You want to answer that? No.
You tell them.
All right. Grilling on charcoal all the way for flavor. Definitely. We love that. Honey does really neat stuff. He'll use like mesquite boards and all of this stuff. He smokes, he times everything, and he has come so far. He is definitely a master griller in our home, and he's really perfected that, and his barbecue chicken is absolutely phenomenal. Everything he does on the grill is just really wonderful, but it's with charcoal. And so I asked him for a grill, and I wanted that the propane kind, right? Beautiful stainless steel. When he went and got it, it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. It's in the garage. I haven't used it, and I should show you the one that he uses. Okay, so what he was just saying was, the stainless steel, top of the line, high dollar, looks beautiful. The one that he's using and refuses to part with, It's falling apart. It's like it is falling apart. Where you know the stands on both sides where you like you used to have like planks where you could like set a dish or something. The wood came off. They fell on the ground. The kids were playing with them. I mean, I would walk out there and there's like another piece hanging off of it, and I'm like, why don't we just get you a new one? Why don't we use the new grill? And he's like, no, I won't use it. I won't use it. That's propane, and it's a whole other thing to get used to. And he's like, no, I think this has become the lucky grill. He wholeheartedly believes with me.
I got my action down with this one.
He does. He's doing great. He does great. So I don't care what it looks like. It tastes amazing. All right, number 10. Eating outside or inside?
Inside.
Inside? You're
Well,
actually saying inside?
Look, it's so hot here.
Oh, well, yeah. That wasn't the question. What do you prefer?
Inside.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
I'd have to say al fresco for me every time.
Well, if it's al fresco.
Okay, if it's windy, no. If it's windy, then I can't deal with it at all. But, I mean, I'm one of those people that look at all those hygge, things, the porches, the fancy porches and the table outside. I love eating outside. I always have. It just feels more free. But the weather has to be perfect. Yeah, eating inside to me is like, it's a necessity. It's just what you have to do, but it's not necessarily what I want to do.
If you want to be comfortable.
Yeah, if we want to be comfortable. Yeah, but if we could sit outside and it was perfect at like a restaurant, I'd rather do that. I'd rather sit outside. It just feels more like you could take a load off and you could visit longer. It's not more about eating, it's more about the atmosphere and about the companionship and dealing with people. When you're inside, it's like, okay, let's sit down and let's eat this food, right? Mm-hmm. And that's really it for me. I don't want to linger there too long, but I do want to linger outside. So that would,
Yeah, it's fun to eat outside.
Yeah. All right. Bonus question. Not food related, but summer. Cornhole, or horseshoes?
Cornhole.
Cornhole. Honey says cornhole. And I say cornhole. I keep wanting to say cornhole. We started playing that when our eldest was, I think he just graduated high school, and he came upon that. So then we started playing that and getting those. And now the kids are all about cornhole. We got Honey, I think it was it last Father's Day? I don't remember. But we got him a cornhole set that lit up so you could play it in the dark. So around the hole it lights up. And the little weighted things that you throw, those have lights on them as well, so you can toss them. Yeah. And now, does that, because it's in the dark, does that throw you off?
A little bit.
A little bit. I would think it would throw your spatial relations off. Yeah. We'll have to try that again, because it really gets way too hot here to play during the day. I think once it starts going and the heat comes out, you probably won't be able to go outside past 10 o'clock. And then maybe about 7 or so. So it's quite hot here. But anyway, those are really good questions. I'm going to let Honey finish his breakfast. Thank you so much. And thanks for tuning in, guys. Joan, those were really great questions, and it kind of helps get us in the frame of mind for summer. So thanks so much. Have a really wonderful day, you guys. Bye.